Xbox One collection video here today. I've now done this since last September, and that one apparently had 63 games according to what I put. Now I have 87. Technically 88, but I threw my copy of Assassin's Creed Unity in a bin behind the fucking crawl space area because it didn't have I was taking out some stuff to put in a bin so I could free up more space. It doesn't have a case. The original case has a GameStop case. So I was like, you know what? I'm just throwing it in there. I don't feel like grabbing it. These are not in alphabetical order. I kind of had them alphabetized, and then I kind of pulled them out for something, and then I didn't bother putting them back in. But I'm going to try to kind of breeze through this. It's going to still end up being like 40, 45 minutes. I want to kind of just go through, so I'm going to just start grabbing games. Oh, and real quickly, some of you guys have gifted me some of these gifts, so I'm just going to say thank you again. I've done videos, obviously, on this and stuff, and I've done gameplay on a lot of those games, but not all of them. Some are still sealed, as are some of the ones I bought, but I just wanted to just say in one lump thing instead of, because they're not all in the same section, so I just want to say thank you again to everybody who's done that. It's given me a game. Anyway, here we go. First game here is Desperados 3. I played a little bit of this. It's those top-down strategy games. I got on the kick of buying these games, and I really haven't played much of them. I've got 3 fucking stacks here. Call of Duty Advanced Warfare. I got this from a thrift shop a little while back. I've only played some of it, and it's on the 360, but it seemed pretty cool from what I played of it. Lego Harry Potter collection. It's got both the 2 Lego Harry Potter games. Really fucking cool game if you're into you're into Harry Potter. It's worth it. I think a lot of the Lego games are fun regardless if you are into the product or the franchise it's based on, but if you're into the franchise it's based on, it's like super fucking fun. Dragon Age Inquisition. I played a little bit of this on EA Play a while back. Picked it up with these other games that will be coming up. In Florida, I did a pickup video on that. Injustice 2, a fighting game with the DC characters. I did not play the first Injustice. I'm not super into fighting games. This one just had a cool looking story, so like I said, it was 4 for $20 on those games that I picked up, so I grabbed it. The other ones are actually not in the same spot. Assassin's Creed Odyssey. I've talked about this game. I did a review on it. I think I did a gameplay on it. Really cool fucking game. As weird as it sounds, it's a fucking awesome open world video game. But it's not one of my favorite Assassin's Creeds if I was ranking them. But as an open world game, it's fucking amazing. A little too big, but the Falconeer. This is one where you fly on like a falcon here. It's an aerial combat game. I played a little bit of it. It's pretty cool. Kind of reminded me a little bit of Crimson Skies. I need to actually play more of this. I got this from Best Buy. It was like $10 or something. Gears Tactics, another game I need to put some time in. I did play about 4 or 5 hours of this, but another one of those top-down strategy games. It's cool. It takes place in the Gears of War universe, obviously, and it's fun. It's actually really cool combat. I actually kind of need to fucking play more of this because I was having some good fun with it. You don't use any of the main people from the the fucking regular games, I guess you want to say. And you pick up people along the way and shit. I think you can use 3 or 4 per mission. And they're all different units, like these kind of games. You got your fucking guys, snipers and shit, people with heavy artillery, people with regular machine guns, shit like that. Star Wars Squadrons. I picked this up and went up because it was cheap off of, I think it was $5 or $6 on GameFly. Unfortunately, it's only in cockpit view. It's not out of the cockpit view, but I actually did enjoy what I played of it from. It took me a little bit to get used to, but it was actually kind of cool. You're going to hear the cat crying here. The Trine collection, so this says Trine 2, Trine 3, and Trine 4. Me and my fiance play these. We've, I think, beaten all of them but 3. They can be fucking hard, man, at points. They really look beautiful, though, and they are. You can play up to 4 players. Everybody can use a character, but it's fun and they look really good. Some interesting puzzling and stuff in those games. Let me go through these 3. Dark Pictures Anthologies, Man of Medan. Same people who did Until Dawn. They did The Quarry. And there's another one of these coming out I didn't realize. I had just read about it recently. I was like, oh shit, nice. I think it's not coming out in the fall. I kind of hope it does, but these are games where anybody can die in it. Everybody can live, everybody can die. Your choices will really kind of depend, will choose the outcome of the characters and shit. It's really just walking around, button pressing stuff. Sometimes it's quick time event type shit. But you search around for stuff and shit, and it's just a creepy atmosphere. This one's actually probably the creepiest of the 3 so far. Here's Little Hope. Dark Pictures Anthology, Little Hope. I actually like this one better than that one because I like the setting. The first one was on like a ship. This one's in like a fucking old Massachusetts kind of town. A Salem-ish type town. But same thing as that one. Got different characters, and there's always a twist and shit like that. And these so far, but this is a cool one. I actually like this one. This one's not as creepy as the other one, but I like this one more. Here's the third one, which I have not completed yet. I played a decent amount of it, but it's a House of Ashes. This one takes place in it's Iraq. It's like during the I guess the second Gulf War, or whatever the fuck it was called, Operation Freedom, whatever the hell we decided to call it over here. But you're over there, and there's like these weird creatures and shit. I need to play more of this one though. Call of Cthulhu, really fucking cool, underrated horror game in my opinion. Not super long, but it's fucking pretty fucking creepy. It's the H.P. Lovecraft universe. But I forget who you use here, but some creepy shit going on in this, and there's a couple different endings depending on how much like you read from like the Necronomicon and shit. But cool game. Underrated actually, and it's pretty cheap, so I would pick it up if you're into horror. Call of Duty World War II. This is a cool Call of Duty. Just took it back to, oh my god, the cat is fucking taking a piss, and she's like fucking, sometimes she pisses over the top of the thing. I don't think she did that there, but that probably picked up too. Cat just cannot fucking help making noise when I make videos. But anyway, Call of Duty World War II. Really cool fucking game. I actually like this one. They took it back to World War II after not, doing the Modern Warfares and Infinite Warfare and Advanced Warfare. This one's cool. Pretty intense fucking campaign. It looks fucking gorgeous, and it's good combat as well. Tony Hawk's Pro Skater 1 and 2. These are remakes of the classics, and it's just as classic now as it was fucking then. These games are fucking phenomenal. And I'm not even into skateboarding. Dual Pack, Rare Replay, and Gears of War Ultimate Edition. This is just a up-res version of Gears of War. It's still cool, and this one actually added the PC-only stuff when it came out on PC back in the day. It had a couple different levels. Because I was playing it, and you end up fighting a Brumac. I'm like, and there's like another part in like a kind of a warehouse. I was like, I don't fucking remember this, and then I found out it was in the PC version. Gears of War is a fucking classic. When I first played this game back in 06, this is actually one of the games I actually did. It was like, okay, we're on the new generation now. You know, it looked fucking amazing. Even on the standard definition TV I was playing all the time. Rare Replay. If you like fucking Rare as a company, you're gonna fucking love this. It's 30 Rare games from like the Spectrum up until the 360. There's some shit missing there from the, even on the NES, but they didn't, a lot of the, you're not gonna get the Donkey Kong countries because Nintendo owns the fucking rights. You're not gonna get Donkey Kong 64. There's no GoldenEye. No Diddy Kong Racing either, I don't think, but the N64 games were Jet Force Gemini, Conquer, and the 2 Banjo-Kazooies, I believe. Blast Core is on here too, actually. I don't know if any others are. But it's got a ton of shit. Cobra fucking Triangle's on here. Amazing NES boat combat game. And you got 360 shit like Cameo, 2 V of Pinatas, Perfect Dark. Banjo-Kazooie Nuts and Bolts is a really cool game. I think Battletoads, shit like that. There's a ton of crap by the Ghoulies. It's on there. Skyrim Anniversary Edition, Special Edition, sorry, they released the Anniversary Edition not too long ago for the 10 years. Wait, that game came out in 2011, 11. This was last year. I'm like, wait, it came out in 12, no it didn't. It's fucking Skyrim. I am not buying the other one, even though it has all these other created fucking scenarios and shit. This game's still coming out. I want a new fucking Elder Scrolls. This game's fucking amazing, but I really need new Elder fucking Scrolls, man. I'm actually watching something on YouTube now. I forget the person's name, but it's called Joe Vakeen, and it's Joe Biden in the Skyrim universe. It's fucking funny. You should just type in Joe Biden Skyrim and it will come up. It's fucking hilarious. Oh, here are the other 2 games I bought from there. Borderlands 3, I've not played it yet. I've heard some good things, I've heard some bad things. Forza Horizon 3, racing game. I'm not into a ton of racing games, but I kind of like ones where you can use different vehicles and shit. Jedi Fallen Order, I need to go back to this. I've played a good amount of this, and it's fun. What's the guy's name? Cal Kestis, played by, he was on Shameless. He played the fucking Joker on the Gotham show. Dominic Monaghan, I think, or something like that. It's cool. Combat's cool. You gotta kind of get a little used to it and shit. There's some, a little nuance to it. It's fun, though. Far Cry 6. I've played some of this, not a ton. It's fucking Far Cry. You're doing the usual shit that you do. Man, 20. I've not played it. I got this one at the garage sale. So garage sale pickups. There's a book. I'm like, fuck it. I'll get a football game. I haven't had one in a while. Watch Dogs 2. I picked it from GameStop. Still have not fucking played it. I heard it's the best one in the series. Mega Man 11. Hard as fuck, like the other Mega Mans. Looks really cool, though. It will piss you off and shit, but it's definitely cool. This is another one. I think I got this one off of Amazon for like $10 or something. Biomutant. I was playing a bunch of this and I stopped. The combat was pretty cool. You use this little kind of raccoon cat dude. You kind of get cool story beats to what happened to the humans and shit. There was like an apocalypse type stuff. Pretty cool open world though, and this was made by a small group of people too, which is actually fucking impressive. I have a fucking bunch of games for across all systems I need to get back into. I got this one a while back. Siberia 3. I did really enjoy the first Siberia. I think I played it on the Xbox. And then the second one came out on the original Xbox. Well, they were PC games first, and then they kind of poured them over. I have not even installed this one. I've probably had it for 3 years. What's her name? Kate Walker. She's the one in all of them. Same kind of game here, King's Quest. It has all the fucking episodes in it. Really fun. Never beaten it, but it's great voice acting with some known people. And it's another game where some of the characters can die and shit. It's classic kind of King's Quest game. If you played any of the older ones, you're searching around for certain things to solve puzzles. puzzles and shit like that. Alright, I'm gonna go through the sealed games now that I have. Oh no, some of them I actually have played on Game Pass, at least some, or even completed. Hellblade, Senua's Sacrifice. I did play some of this on Game Pass. I got this for Christmas a few years ago. It was really cool. There's something that says here. Oh yeah. Creating collaboration with neuroscientists and people who experience psychosis, Hellblade, Senua's Sacrifice will pull you deep into Senua's mind. I will say this is made by the people who made Devil May Cry, DMC Devil May Cry, not the fucking... Capcom published it, but Capcom also usually develops too. I liked that game. A lot of people didn't. I liked it for what it was. Combat was still cool. That Dante version of Dante was a bit of a bit annoying, but whatever. Anyway, they did Heavenly Sword as well, which is really cool. And another cool game, Enslaved Odyssey of the West, which is kind of an underrated game as well on the 360 and PS3. But this one, I always wondered if this was the girl from Heavenly Sword, the younger one. But this game, it's set in the Viking Age, blah, blah, blah. It's a hunting vision quest, the Viking hell, the fight for the soul of her dead lover. This game does good, it really does, not really into her mind, but it gives you such a dreamy feel and look to it. It's kind of unique, actually, in that. It's another one I need to play more of. I only played a little bit on Game Pass a while back. A second one's coming out, I believe. Stories, Seasons, Friends of Mineral Town. It's a farming game that I need to pop open and play. Kingdom Hearts 3. I need to play that one too. This one I played the shit out of on the PS2. I don't think I ever beat it on the PS2, and then I played it again. No, I didn't beat it on the PS2. I'm thinking of fucking the other one. And I played it again on Game Pass. I have it here sealed. But I was playing on Game Pass and played the shit out of it. Actually got past the point I did originally. But then my Game Pass ran out. And I didn't feel like opening this. Tales of Vesperia is Definitive Edition. This was a 360 game first, then it went to the PS3. And now it's on here. It's like the Tales of Symphonia. It's the Tales games. Tales of Symphonia. I forget the name of the other one. I played some Tales of Symphonia on the GameCube, and that was cool. Does this one have people from that one? No, I don't think so. There's one of them that I think has people from all of them. Yeah. There's another one that was cheap. So was this one, Final Fantasy. A lot of these sealed ones are actually like definitive editions from other systems. Final Fantasy Type 0 HD. It's like $5 on eBay, and I grabbed it. I've not opened it. That was originally a PSP game, I believe. This one I got in Florida. Final Fantasy World of Maxima. I also have it on... It originally came out on the Vita, and I want to say the DS maybe, or maybe it was just the Vita. And now it's come to everything else. It's a fucking completely different Final Fantasy game where you like kind of catch enemies and stack them on top of each other to fight. It's stack up in classic battles. And it has that weird look, what do they call it, like a chibi look or something. It's got characters from like all the fucking Final Fantasies. This one was like $5 at fucking Best Buy, Metro Exodus. It also has Metro 2033 Redo in it. It's a post-apocalyptic game. I believe it's set in Russia. Does it say it? Yes, it does. I played a little bit of this. I rented it from GameFly, I want to say. And I was maybe like 45 minutes in, and all of a sudden it glitched and froze, and I was like, I don't want to bother with this. It looks fucking really good, though, and I always like the theme of these games. This is the one I got from, I got two of these. Actually, I got three of these games from Five Below. They cycle through games for $5. This is NBA 2K21. A lot of people say this one sucks. It's $5. Got Damian Lillard on the cover here. Maybe I'll open up and play it one day. Probably not. Wasteland 3. This is another one of those top-down strategy games that look really cool, and then I never popped in and played. There's another one that was cheap. It was like $10, $11, I think, on Amazon. I'm not doing any tapping on these. What are you gonna do? Watch Dogs, the original. It's supposed to be really cool. The second one's supposed to be better, though. We Happy Few. This is like a survival horror-ish game. There's another one of these top-down games. Mutant Year Zero, Road to Eden. Another one that looked really cool. I was watching gameplay of it on, I want to say it was Giant Bomb, whenever this came out. 2019 or 18. These games look cool as fuck, but they're all gonna end up on the fucking back burner. Bloodstained Ritual of the Night. I did play some of this on Game Pass a while back. It's made by one of the guys who did the Castlevanias. And it has the same kind of fucking vibe. It's like the same exact vibe. This Castlevania looks nice, it's fun combat, all types of hidden rooms to find and shit. Sniper Elite 3. Africa. Sniper game. I assume you use a sniper and you snipe people. Another one, I got it. Five Below, Tom Clancy's Division 2. It does have a single player game, but you have to be online for it. And I have not had Game Pass. I mean, you need Xbox Live, I should say. No. I kind of want to check it out, though, at some point. I don't really want to play with people. Gears 5. This is when I played and beat on Game Pass, and then bought it again at at Best Buy because it was $5. This is a cool fucking Gears of War game. You have a serious choice to make at the end. Spoilers: one of the main characters will die. But this one's like a little quasi-open world. There's two areas. We have like this skiff thing that has like a fucking kite kind of thing attached to it. Like a little ship. And you fucking, the wind, you go around on it. And you can kind of cruise around and go to different areas and find some extra shit and stuff like that. And I thought that was really cool. It was a little different than that, than the earlier ones. And once again, it looks great. The gameplay is still good after all these years. Final Fantasy 12 Zodiac Age. I think this was the other one I got in Florida when I was down there last year. I played a good amount of this on the PS2, and I have not opened this one yet. Ken Follet's The Pillars of the Earth. This is like a visual novel type game that looked cool. That's why I put it on my list. And obviously, like I said, some of these were bought by you guys, so once again, thank you. This was one of them. This is another one I need to fucking play. I have fucking so many goddamn games. I need to sell some of my games. Like this one I picked up. I already beaten it, but I picked it up again at at Five Below because it's $5. Call of Duty Infinite Warfare. I got this from Gamefly a while back. When was it, like 2017 or some shit? I don't know. I played in 2017. It came out in 2016. It was really cool though because this had some fucking aerial space combat in the ship, which was cool. It was short, but it was cool. And then you could do actually like side missions in this one too, from like your main ship. You go off and do some other shit, and obviously have stuff on Earth as well. It was actually really fucking cool. And Blair Witch, another one I'd played originally on Game Pass. I think I did gameplay of it a while back. Really cool survival horror game. If you're into Blair Witch, is really good. If you're into survival horror, it's cool too. You got your dog companion here. It's actually a creepy game. That's done with the sealed ones. Assassin's Creed Odyssey, Origins. This is also another huge game world. I have not played a ton of this one. This one takes place in Egypt. This is supposed to be like the Origins, so I decided to put out Odyssey, and technically I guess this is the Origins of like the Assassins and shit. That's the other one. They didn't have a name for it yet, but of course they do that. Here's Origins. Oh wait, here's one that took place before. You know how it goes. Battlefield 1. This has some really cool single-player missions. That's why I picked it up. It takes place at different points of the war. World War One. Use different characters and shit. Definitely cool. Sinking City. This is another H.P. Lovecraft universe game. I played some of it. I picked up this another one. I got Gamefly for like $10 a while back. This one has a map included, which is always nice. Sega Genesis Classics. This has 50 classic Genesis games. It's fucking awesome. If you're into the Genesis, you're gonna fucking love this. If you're not, you're still gonna love it because there's such a classic shit on here. The Columns games, Streets of Rage games, this one has Shining in the Darkness, Shining Force 2, Shadow Dancer, Toe Jam and Earl, Revenge of Shinobi. This has all the Shinobis, I think, which is a bit rare. Golden Axe 2, Golden Axe 3, Kid Chameleon, fucking Sword of Soda, E-SWAT, I believe, is on here. Yep, that was an awesome game. I said Toe Jam and Earl, fucking Space Harrier 2, the Sonics, Vector Man games, all types of shit. It's awesome. This will be my last pile right here then. Rise Son of Rome. I picked this one up at the thrift store. It was like $3. I had already owned it a while back because it was like $7 off eBay. And it was really cool. This is a launch title. Still looks fucking great too, even though it came out in 2013. It's violent. It's fucking... I forget what it was. Like, you kind of get fucked. Yeah, it's pretty much a revenge story. You get, like, screwed by this guy. Similar like a gladiator type thing. Except it's more, there's only a few fights in the Coliseum. It's cool combat and shit. Look really good. Rise of the Tomb Raider. This is my least favorite of the three. I do like it, but if I was ranking those newer Tomb Raiders, my favorite is Shadow of the Tomb Raider, and then the first one, second. This one's still cool though, but it's very similar to the first one. Shadow of the Tomb Raider switched up some things, but the best part of these games is when you do the challenge tombs. You gotta fucking figure out how to get through the tomb, and it's like a big puzzle, the whole fucking tomb. It's really cool. These games look good and they're fun, for sure. Dead Rising. Not the best Dead Rising. I would say 3 is the best, but this is my personal favorite Dead Rising. I remember when I originally got this. Oh god, it must have come out in 2006. And I got it maybe like a week after it came out. And I was like, this is fucking ridiculous. You had like hundreds of people on screen at the same time. Going around the mall. Even it doesn't say it on this one. The original's like, this has nothing to do with Dawn of the Dead. The movie Dawn of the Dead. I always thought it was funny. But it introduced the classic fucking Frank West. Great character. Doom. This was a $5 garage sale pickup. God, when the hell was this? This had to be like 2018 or something. Cool fucking game. It almost harkens back to the originals in the way it plays. It's super fucking fast. Your pistol doesn't need to, I don't think you have to actually, you just pick up ammo. You don't like reload your fucking weapons. It's classic fucking shooters, and it looks great. His Doom Eternal, which is super fucking fast as well. I've not beaten this one yet, but I think I just got a port that was annoying me and I stopped and moved on something else, but I gotta go back to it. Once again, it looks amazing. It plays fucking amazing. It's just super crazy. Got like fucking these finishing moves, attacks and stuff. A lot of stuff going on. This one you have your hub, fucking like little floating kind of planet type thing. Dragon Quest XI, Echoes of an Elusive Ages Definitive Edition. Oh god, what was this originally on? Was this originally a 3DS game or a DS game? Or was it even a PS2 game? I can't remember. Let's say. Either way, this is not the original version. I played a bunch of this and it fucking looks amazing. It's super fun. But once again, I just put it down. And you can switch between 2D and 3D mode. Which is fun. Another underrated fucking horror game. This might be in my top 10 fucking Xbox One games. The Evil Within 2. This game's fucking awesome, man. It's creepy as fuck. Weird looking enemies. This one is similar to like a Gears 5 where it's like a little quasi-open world. You're like inside the machine. You gotta get put under to sleep and you go to this machine and fucking... It's like made-up town they made where people are in. All of a sudden ghosts and fucking creatures are in there and shit's happening. But there's certain... It's like breaking apart. And there's certain enemies. I mean, there's certain areas you're in, and you kind of gotta search around those areas before you go to your next one. What's the guy's name? Sebastian Castellanos. He's in the first one, too. You're trying to save your daughter in this one, actually, but they lied to you. It's all this shit. Fucking cool fucking game, though, man. Check it out if you survive horror, because it's fucking creepy. This is like part where it's almost like a Japanese horror movie. It happens randomly where like this ghost comes and starts to stalk you and you gotta hide from it. It's fucking wild, this game, man. That's 3 from this stack. Quantum Break, as you can see, I picked this up. I played this on GameFly, I rented it. I picked it up again from GameStop a while back because it was fucking $1, so I did it. This game's cool as fuck. It's got this guy played Iceman in the X-Men movies. He's been a bunch of shit. He's actually in... I'm pretty sure it's him in Man of Medan as well. He was like weird time. Yeah, he was like time powers and this shit and stuff. I can't remember a lot of it. It's made by the people who did Control and Alan Wake and the first 2 Max Paynes. I remember it being enjoyable. Assassin's Creed Chronicles. This is on the 3 of the downloadable games on a disc. It's 2D Assassin's Creed in different eras. One's in India, one's in China, I believe, and one's in Russia. At different time periods. Really fun, though. Cool combat. Assassin's Creed actually works pretty well in 2D. You're doing all the same shit you do in the 3D game, but you're just doing it in 2D. It's 2D, it's cool. Metal Gear Solid 5, The Phantom Pain looks amazing. I've never beaten this, but from what I played, it was cool. It's another one I got for like $5 new a while back. Another one I'll probably never get into again, but I should. Alright, last stack here. This is the Resident Evil portion. Resident Evil 2 Remake. Fucking love this game. It's fucking awesome. It's classic Resident Evil, but it's remade and it looks fucking awesome. And it's just super fucking fun. And they added the Survivors mode, which is awesome. It's like little takes on characters the kind of random characters that died in the games, and then they gotta get out of the city, and it's kind of like an alternate thing. The Ghost Survivors, it's called. It's just fucking awesome. I love this fucking game. I played as Leon, and I immediately played again as Claire, and they're both different enough to where you're gonna get action out of both. Resident Evil 3 Remake. A lot of people don't like this one. I like it. It's not nearly as good as 2. This one's more action movie-ish and less classic Resident Evil. There's enough classic Resident Evil there, but it's very action movie-ish, but it's really cool. I still enjoyed it. It's much fucking shorter though, and it always was. The original was too. This is an underrated Resident Evil game, and a creepy game in my opinion. Resident Evil Revelations 2. Like the first one, you play as Barry and Claire and Barry's kid and this girl. I can't remember the girl's name. It's on this island. This game's actually fucking creepy. And it's pretty heartfelt too. The tension and like the story between Barry and his kid. It's actually well done. For sure. It has raid mode and everything else. And it's fucking creepy, this game, man. This is one that was cheap too when I got it. It was like $9. Resident Evil 7 Biohazard. Fucking awesome. This would be my top 5 of games of the Xbox One PS4 generation. This is the gold edition. I had it when it came out, and then I sold it, and then I ended up getting the gold edition because I wanted to play all the fucking awesome DLC this game has. First of all, this one's the first one to bring it into first person, and it fucking works. This is the creepiest Resident Evil in my opinion, by fucking far. The originals never creeped me out. I thought the atmosphere was fucking phenomenal, but it never creeped me out. This one creeped me the fuck out. You play as, what's his name? Ethan Winters. Is that his name? And you're trying to find your, Mia, his wife. You go to this place, this house in, like, mansion in Louisiana. And the Baker family's there. They start fucking with you and shit. And you're just trying to get out of this house and find your wife and everything. And the kid's here. That did it all. It's like an experiment. And then a ship, like, shipwrecked. And the Baker family took her and she like, warped their heads and fucked them. Turned them into mold. She didn't actually fuck them. But the expansions are fucking shit. The one with Jack where you gotta feed him, you gotta run around. It's like an arcade type shooter. You get points and shit and time. You gotta feed him stuff. Better Score is the one where it's like Saw, where you gotta go through these Saw type scenarios. It's fucking really cool. It's in the one where you're trapped in the bed and Marguerite is coming in. And you have to like leave everything the way it was when she comes back, and then you continue to do stuff to try to escape. It's fucking cool. And the Zoe was fun. Not a hero I never beat. But yeah. A fucking awesome game. This one, Resident Evil Village, the 8th one, also awesome. I like 7 more. This one is more open, for sure. It's actually a lot more open. This is like a hub kind of area, and you branch off to different parts on your map. And you take out they call them the 4 fucking, similar to the Lords of Shadow, like they're the 4 fucking whatevers. It's the fucking huge woman that's not actually a vampire. They're like created from like bugs. Well, the 3 of them are. Her 3 daughters were created like out of bugs. And she's just like a standard Resident Evil thing. She turns into a giant creature. There's her, there's I can't remember their fucking names. There's the doll one, the doll maker one, which is creepy as fuck. There's the one in the warehouse kind of thing with the fucking, I forget his name too, I forget all their names. Who's the 4th one? Fuck. There was 4 of them, right? Oh, there's the one with the guy who's like an Islander of Dr. Moreau type thing. Really cool though, really fucking cool fucking game. Using Ethan again, and then spoilers, you use fucking Chris Redfield for a bit, and he's actually like just a regular dude, but you're so overpowered with fucking weapons and shit. It was kind of fucking cool. It's an awesome game though, it's fucking awesome. Mafia 3, another one I need to get back into. Oh, what's his name? Lincoln Clay, it says it on the back. This one takes place in the 68, New Bordeaux, which is pretty much supposed to be New Orleans. This game starts off like fucking nuts. I've talked about this in the past. You do a cool robbery mission where you bust in through the floor of a bank and you escape on a boat. And then like your family has like runs part of a town, but you're not part of the head mob. And the head mob comes in to celebrate with you, and then they shoot you in the head, don't kill you, and shoot your buddies and shit. And it's like a revenge story where you're taking over territories and just kicking ass. Really fucking cool game. I need to get back into it. Battlefield played some of this and it's actually fun. It's just a basic first-person shooter. There is multiplayer in it, but I don't not played it. The single player is pretty intense. It says intense. It's pretty cool. That's my latest game that I got. Phobia. Saint Dinfina Hotel. I played some of this. It's kind of creepy. The controls are fucking clunky, which kind of sucks, but it has a creepy-ish vibe. I need to play more of it. Final Fantasy 15. This might be an unpopular opinion, but I fucking love this game. What are their names again? I always talk about this in video. Noctis, Prompto, Ignis, and Gladios. They call them Gladios, like Gladios or something. It's the four of them. It has the Final Fantasy 12 combat where you're running around and doing things. It's not like turn-based. It's not traditional turn-based. You're just constantly moving and putting in orders for everybody, and they're doing it. Cool fucking game world, though. It looks good. I thought the combat was fun. The story was pretty cool. After you beat it, you like fight this giant fucking mountain comes to. It's like a giant turtle comes out of the mountain. You don't have to do that, but there's actually like little side quests and shit you can do. It's like a challenge fucking dungeon. You keep going down levels. Really cool fucking game though, and you go around in your fucking car, and you can buy CDs of old Final Fantasy tunes, which is fun. Cruise around and listen to those songs and stuff. Actually, I had some of these in order of my favorite top 10 games, a video that I didn't do. Witcher 3, well done. I don't really need to say anything about this. The fucking expansion packs are amazing. Geralt is an amazing character in the game, the books, the show. Looks fucking amazing. The combat's fun. There's a lot of fucking shit you gotta do for the combat. It's just a fucking awesome game. Really mature game, too. A lot of fucked up fucking quests in this game and shit. It's a very kind of bleak world, The Witcher. This might be my favorite game of the generation. Red Dead Redemption 2. Use Arthur Morgan here. This game fucking looks amazing. The attention to detail in this game is fucking ridiculous. The gameplay's fun. There's so much shit to do. There's so much shit happening in this game. You got John Marston in your gang as well from the original Red Dead Redemption. Oh, I forget the other names. Oh, you're in the Vanderlyn gang, but I forget the main guy's name. He's also in Red Dead Redemption. Uncle was as well. I think there's Kevin Smith, Hosea. I forget some of the other names though. My Arthur Morgan. I wasn't a dick as him, and the endings actually changed depending on how you were. I got what you consider the good ending. You die, and spoilers, you die in either one because you get tuberculosis. And all the side quests are fucking cool and fucking crazy. There's so much weird shit to find in this game when you go looking for it. It's fucking amazing. I could talk about this game for hours. It's so fucking good. Halo Infinite. This game's awesome. They finally put Halo into an open world. It's not a massive, huge open world, and it's kind of, you have to do a certain amount of stuff to get to different areas, but it's fucking cool, though. There's like cool shit going on, and there's stuff to do. You gotta take down propaganda towers for the Covenant. You gotta fucking take out contracts, like assassinate these guys. You gotta help out Marines that have been captured. You do some side shit in here. The missions are all cool. Story's not bad. It takes place with the Banished. You're on like a random ring you go to, and the Banished, who I guess showed up in Halo Wars 2, fuck shit up, and they run this ring now, and you get your ass kicked by the one guy in the beginning cutscene, and now you're back. This guy finds you like floating around in space or some shit, and you're back fucking shit up, and it's fucking cool, calling in stuff to your little drop points and shit. It's such a good fucking game. Here's another fucking amazing game, Sunset Overdrive. This is made by the people who did this is their only Xbox One exclusive, then they went right back to Sony. Insomniac Games, Ratchet & Clank's, the Spider-Man game, Resistance as well. This game's sick. It's an open world shit with crazy weapons like those fucking games. It's colorful. It looks fucking great. It's fun. It has that infamous. The game's infamous where you kind of grind across fucking power wires and shit. It's goofy. goofy and stuff. I think people are drinking this energy drink and turning into creatures and stuff. It's fucking fun. And this was like $4 new when I bought it. I just didn't sell well. Let me plow through the rest of these. Maneater. This is a goofy fucking game too, where you actually play as a shark, and your like mother gets killed, and then you get revenge. You're getting revenge as the baby shark grows up. It's ridiculous. Like you bite off the hand of the guy who killed your mother in the beginning, and he cuts you and throws you in the water. So I'm gonna wait till you get older, and I'll recognize you from this scar I gave you. And then you can upgrade your shark and shit. Mass Effect Andromeda. Another unpopular opinion. I think this game's really fucking cool. Story's a bit fucking stupid and serious plot holes and bullshit. But as a fun game going from planet to planet like the other Mass Effects, this one you gotta like terraform planets and stuff, because this is one you launched into like hyperspace or whatever cryo fucking freeze shit during the events of 3, I think. So they knew the Reavers, what they call the Reavers or the Reavers, were gonna destroy everything. So they sent people into space to wake up 500 years later and inhabit new places. But your brother and sister, the main people, you could use either one of them. Sarah Walker, I think that's what I used. Scott, maybe the other one. But it's fun. I don't know. I really fucking like this game a lot. South Park, the Fractured But Whole. This is the Steelbook Gold Edition that has the actually has Stick of Truth in here. I never downloaded it because I already played it. Cool game as well. Postcards, it has the DLC. This game's better than the first. The first one had standard like Final Fantasy combat, original Final Fantasy type combat. This one's more of a Gladius type combat. We're on a grid and shit. And it's really fucking cool. If you like South Park, you're gonna like this. Because it's South Park goofy fucking humor, ridiculous over the top fucking gross humor as well. And it's just a fun game to play. There's side quests, all types of shit to do. Ukulele and Impossible Lair. Cool platformer made by some of the people who did the Banjo-Kazooie games. Destroy All Humans Remake. I never played back in the day. Super fucking fun though, man. It's just, this is a fun game. I'm on the end boss and it's kicking the shit out of me, so I stopped. It's like a 2-prong fight, and I need to fucking come up with a strategy to but use this alien here, and you're like taking people's brains out. You're fucking controlling people. You're doing all. You get in your UFO and start fucking abducting cows. There's little things you can do after you beat areas to get points and stuff. It's super fucking fun. This game is really, it's cool going back and playing these games that were made for like PS2, Xbox, GameCube. I don't think this actually came out on GameCube. And it's going back and playing them is kind of fun because it's such a different era of gaming where this kind of game, you wouldn't really see this kind of game now unless it's remade. The Walking Dead final season. I've played all these seasons here except like the Michonne one. This one was really good. You use what's her name, Clementine, when she's older now, and I forget his name, but it's kind of almost the dynamic of Lee from the original season. Lee and Clementine. Now it's Clementine and this kid who I can't remember. This one's cool because you go to, I can't remember his name. You find like a boarding school in the woods and there's other kids there, and it's Walking Dead. You're going around. There's some people pop up from the other ones as well. It was really cool though, fitting end to those seasons. Wheel of Fortune and Jeopardy. It's just Wheel of Fortune and Jeopardy. G.I. Joe Operation Blackout. I picked this up because it's G.I. Joe. This is the definition of just a mediocre game. I had enough fun with it. I beat it, but you played from like both sides. So you'll use Storm Shadow, Cobra Commander, Baroness, I think Destro, Sartan, Firefly, or Snake Eyes, fucking Scarlet, Duke, Roadblock, Lady J, I believe as well. It was just a standard game. Valkyria Chronicles 4. I need to get back in this too, man. It's another fucking awesome strategy fucking game where you have like a fuel meter almost where you can run around until your meter runs out. Awesome art style. I love the original one. The other 2 and 3 came out on the fucking PSP. And then Revolution, which I have downloaded on the Xbox One, is a different kind of fucking game altogether. But this one just looks great again. Just the art style is beautiful, and it's just a really good strategy game. I need to get back into it. And the final game here is Dishonored: Death of the Outsider, which was originally, I think, a DLC for 2. And they put it on a disc. You use, I can't remember her name. Does it say her name on here? Billy Lurk. You use her. She's in the second one. I think she's just ship driver, maybe. I have not played enough of this, but these games have such a fucking cool look. Almost like a Bioshock type look to them. Really cool powers you get. You're doing all that crazy shit. But the Outsider is like the guy who gives you powers and shit like that, and she's gonna kill him. Alright, I kept it under an hour. But anyway, yeah, that is my Xbox One collection. 87 games. Oh, that just toppled over. I don't know if I'm gonna get many more. I might end up hitting 100 at some point, but I don't know for sure. I might stop completely, but anyway, yeah. Thanks for checking this out, and have a good day.